Looking good, my guy.
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas, here at American Airlines Center. The Wizards taking on the Mavericks. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning.
Here for the Mavericks. Marvin Bagley comes in for P.J. Washington. And MP subbed in for Christie. For the Wizards. Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Carlton Carrington. Riley is out there with George. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Champagnie in at the center, locking down the middle. As we've mentioned before, MP took a bit of an unusual path to the NBA. Spent some time in Europe to develop his skills before finding his way to an NBA roster.
And going overseas to develop is something that more than a few players have done before. For a guy like MP, it offered a chance to learn what it means to be a professional and really refine his game before jumping to the NBA.
Pass to Champagnie, and he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Dallas leading by 3. Irving kicks to Bagley. To the paint. Here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Parker's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Russell passes to Riley. Top of the key. And it's MV with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Rebound by the Wizards. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
Down low. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here is Riley. Lots of room. Yep, it counts. Derek Lively has been leading the charge for Dallas. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
So on the floor for Washington, Keyshawn George is out there with Davis. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And there's Riley. And it's Russell in at the point. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Mavericks leading by 7. MP driving, and the dunk by Parker.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Riley. High post, Davis. Inside. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Davis. Russell's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Mavs owner Mark Cuban taking in the home game with us here tonight.
And I'm sure he's liking what he's seeing from his guys. One of the more visible owners in the league. Cuban is always ready to show love for his team.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Pass to George. A three ball. It's good from long range.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And here is Marshall. Back to Williams. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Right block shot. That misses off the backboard. Wizards trail by 6. Russell with it. Davis up top, covered by Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Good defense by MP.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Bagley with the bucket.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Davis kicks to George. And the three ball is good. George has got his second bucket tonight.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And it's Williams with the ball for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
Back to Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Now, how many times have we seen AD run this action? He sets a screen to get open. Davis making it look so easy.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather in. Wizards trail by 6. Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about P.J. Washington. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Dallas let me know the status. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
And Allie, we thank you for the report. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
MP inside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Hardy from outside off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
MP with the easy bucket inside.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Riley. Back to Young. There's the screen. Takes a shot at the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Got that one up quick. Parker's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Hardy. Covered by Parker. And here's Hardy. No scoring in this one. And they double up Davis. It's Young on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mavericks leading by 13. And on the way from Irving for three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to Riley. Now here is Young. Now here's Davis. Marshall defending. There's the three. And it's MV with the rebound. Parker's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
A three from MP. Rebounded by the Wizards. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Christie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Parker outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Driving inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
And here's MP for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Parker. It's Davis on the wing. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Lively. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. MP nails the triple. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Flag is checked in for Najee Marshall. The Wizards also changing it up. Alexander Song, he's checked in for Keyshawn George. Coulibaly comes in for Riley, and it's Johnson in for Hardy.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
MP, no good. Wizards trail by 12. To the middle. And Sarr throws it down.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Irving passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Johnson outside. Pass to Song. Nice ball movement by Washington. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Trae Young. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
To the inside. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
A 3 from MP. Drops in the tray. Parker's got 40 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Davis surveying the floor. Back to Coulibaly. Offline with his 3. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. He's playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Now Coulibaly. Here's Young. That one goes in. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the first half is now in the books. The Mavericks on top.
Signal.
I heard you, honey.
Just eat out of the bowl on the porch. You didn't exist.
Up by 15. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Round, please. Measuring up the shot. So close. Hey, give it up first.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, for Dallas, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Washington Wizards.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
Rusty, when's the last time Rusty?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Did you? Mm-hmm. I did.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This team has shown trust in him.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas calls timeout. So it's the Mavericks now. MP out there with Irving. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Flag. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Sarr throws it down.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Tell me more of that.
Johnson outside. Davis in the corner. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving finds Lively. Kicks it out to MP. A three-pointer, no good.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Young, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
And here's MP for 3. Washington with the rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And for his position, Davis
A solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Now, here's MP. He has 40. They grab their own miss. I believe the pass to Christie. It's the three-point bomb.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Champagne's checked in. George comes in for Anthony Davis. Wiley's checked in for Coulibaly. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you, Kevin.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And here's Marshall bring it up for Dallas. Pass to MP. To the right side. Now Christie. Parker outside. The shot misses.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Trae Young has been relentless offensively. He has brought the effort and the production.
MP, no good. The Wizards shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. George with the screen on Christie. Champagnie passes to Young. Now Carrington. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Parker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Young taking his time here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left in the third. And stolen by Flag. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Good work there as it goes.
Almost missed him.
MP's got 47 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
They've definitely been more opportunistic. They have pushed the pace every time they've had the chance. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Offensive rebound. Gafford. And there's the bucket. Stay with it. On the offensive glass, getting it done.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. A different look for Dallas. Chris Middleton comes in for Max Christie. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Flag. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Russell's checked in. And Jim, you think about rim-running centers, Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Carrington with the ball. MP's there. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 2 minutes 13 points for George.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
MP outside. Back to Irving. Irving gets a screen from Parker. Nobody near Irving. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Russell passes to Riley. To the paint. And George with the stuff.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Washington, George is out there with Riley. Then it's Russell. Then there's Davis.
Good shots.
And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from 3-point range.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Marshall. Inside. Here's MP. And got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Right side Davis. Shoots over Gafford. That's good from Davis on the assist by Russell.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
And there it is for him.
I'm sorry.
Parker's got 53.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Down low, deflects the pass. Stolen by Martin. Stolen by George. Here's Russell. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Russell passes to Davis. Now Carrington. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
To the middle. And Marshall kicks to MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Carrington. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Bank shot, no good. Washington has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Davis, and finished off by Davis.
It's tough enough stopping Davis, even if you do foul him, but we just saw he can also power right through it.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Bagley in for Caleb Martin. Then for the Wizards, Champagne's checked in. Young is subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played,
I'm going to go with Italian food. And what about you, my bride?
We're gonna have a large cheese pizza. I need 3 milks for the kids. I'll have a root beer, and he needs something to drink right away. And I'll have a salad. Thanks. Okay, coming right up. Thanks. All right. Well, she is pretty. I can see why you made such a big deal about her.
Me? I didn't make a big deal about her. You did. You made the big deal about her. Yeah, you're the one. You're the one who put me in the ocean and killed yourself. And you kept me out there for 7 months, a lonely sailor. You made me do it. You made me sleep with her. Oh, hello.
Daddy, Squiddy. Do you mind? Help her. What's the matter with you? Oh, I forgot. You like Parmesan.
No, Parmesan.
How hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Bounce pass Young. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Parker with the 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Young from outside. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half.
And good! He hits it again.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Now he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. To the inside. Here's MP. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. 63 points for MP.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Outside, Bagley. On the wing, MP. Down low. Lively the pass to Parker. And it's out of bounds. As touched by Lively. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Irving. Wizards have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And that's just about automatic. You don't want to foul Young. He is over 80% for his career from the stripe.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, whatever his coach said to him at halftime, he heard it.
Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. They get the rebound. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Marshall. Williams looking around. Bagley finds Gafford. Williams for three. Good on the triple. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's Koulibaly. Johnson left side. So, GA between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star Game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
To the paint. Bagley kicks to Williams. MP against Johnson. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young outside. Pass to Song. Outside, Davis. Here's Johnson. That one a little long.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Marshall finds Parkers. For the screen on Johnson. Inside. Pulls it up. And another basket for Dallas.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Back to Young to stop the run. And it's rebounded by Dallas. Bagley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Williams passes to MP. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 69 points for MP.
Defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Bagley. Back to Williams. MP deciding where to go with it. Down low. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Williams. On the clock. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Young.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Oh, great job converting through contact. Johnson needs to keep doing this moving forward.
Gafford finds Bagley. MP right side. Bagley the pass to Parker. 6 to shoot. Back to Bagley. Wow, it's stolen by Davis.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
What a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components of this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Parker.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find
Shot by Johnson, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes.
Oh, you're joking.
Brutal in this half.
5-0.
Young outside. Pass to Koulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Really left alone that time.
A strong catch and shoot option. Opponents will learn you can't give Johnson those kind of looks.
At the elbow, it's MP. 9 feet out. Gafford inside. Covered by Sarms. Count that one.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Koulibaly, and good luck. The baseline J off the mark. Here's Williams. MP, that's for 2. It's off. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game, and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Congratulations on the win, MP.
But thank you for watching the stream.
Finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
If you watch
Thank you
any
for
level
watching
of
the
ball,
stream, bro.
from Pee Wee to the Olympics to the NBA Finals, you'll see the same thing.
When are you gonna be doing a
Best
stream?
Players doing everything. That's the way this game is supposed to be played. Every player is capable of doing everything, and that's me and my squad.
Well, congrats to you, MP.
Always, thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.
How old are you? Because if you're not 16, you can't do it. Yeah, that's why. You can change it. You can change your Google account to, or whatever, to make it so you're 16, but just to do it. Yeah. You know how you can, so you go to Google or Safari or wherever, and you tap on your account, and it'll like ask you to like change your account and stuff, and it will, there's like personal info, and then you can change your birthday. I don't know about iPhone, but Android, that's where it is. I'm gonna hop off for now. So, I'm gonna hop off for now. But thank you for watching. See you, bro.